World War I. The Great War. The war to end all wars was fought on many fronts. While the center stage combat was on the Western Front, grandiose battles took place all over the world. On February 19th, 1915, the invasion of the Ottoman Gallipoli Peninsula began with a naval bombardment. On April 25th, the land invasion began.
Why do we sail all the way across the bloody ocean of this rock? Looks like a piece of dirt.
Well, I heard there was a plan about taking Istanbul and a sea route to Russia.
But the Dardanelles Strait is a bloody death trap. And so many people have died here already, and surely more are going to follow. What's worth all this?
Well, medal and glory, of course. And that's just to name a few.
Medal? What about your family? The ones you went to war for?
Oh, well, I have better reasons to fight.
Don't go too crazy there, lad. Well, this place certainly looks comfortable.
Well, it better be. I mean, we'll be spending the next who knows how long here.
On upside, I think we've got the Turks right where we want them.
Yes, we'll blast through them right quick.
I say no more than a couple bloody months here.
Ben, pack your things. I've been informed by High Command that we are to be moved to the Neck in the near future.
Why are we doing that?
Because Colonel Komal has reason to believe that the British will be attacking the Neck in the near future. So, Mohammed, how's your latest wound coming?
Better than the last, sir. This one didn't pierce my skin. It only grazed my thigh.
That's good to hear. I hope we aren't being sent into another death trap like the attack in May. We had to replace half of our troops after that.
Yeah, I hope we don't get sent into another death trap like that ever again. We lost some good men in that battle. Abbas, Ali, Bakir. One day we'll make those Aussies pay for that.
Yeah, I hope so too. Those Brits wouldn't still be here if it weren't for those darned Aussies and their New Zealand friends.
Yep, well put, sir. Well put.
Okay, men. Set up your camp quick. You need the rest, and we never know when the British might attack. With that shot, on April 23rd, 1915, the First Battle of Krithia commenced. A Turkish bugle sounded, telling thousands of Turkish soldiers waiting in the trenches to begin a counter-attack. They crawled up the ladders and bombarded the attacking British. The British only had half of the men they were expecting, but tried their best to fight back. The Turkish soldiers relentlessly attacked, and the British troops prepared for an onslaught.
Hey, William. Bet I could hit that thing over there?
What thing?
The little thing going over the trench.
That looks like the size of a cracker.
It's 300 yards.
Oh, yes. What is that anyway?
A Turk.
The First Battle of Krithia ended in a decisive Ottoman victory that proved the British hopes of a quick victory against an inferior opponent to be in vain. The two sides settled in for a long campaign, for they would spend the next 9 months in hell.
About 3 months ago, I saw the most death I had ever seen in my life. Now mass death is normal for me. The Brits have since made 2 more attempts to take Krithia, each more disastrous than the last. It hasn't been just the British attacking, though. We've made a few ourselves. In May, we attacked the Anzac forces with vastly superior numerical strength, but still lost several thousand men. Every man in this unit has been hit by a stray bullet at least once or twice, and we now consider bullets that hit but don't kill us as good luck charms. Every single day, more reinforcements come, each group younger and less prepared than the last. What is the point of all this senseless slaughter? I know that I am defending my home, but I'm tired of all the death and blood. Why do the Brits want this place so badly?
Weekly Report number 13, 7th July 1915. We have made several attempts to regain ground lost to the British after the battle at the Gully Ravine. See Report number 12. All attempts so far have ended in failure. Current counts estimate that the British have killed around 12,000, though it may be more. I can't wait for a successful attack to get those Brits off of our homeland. I'm not sure if it will ever come. Seems that no matter who is attacking, whether it be us or those Brits, the attacker always loses. One day, we will throw the British off this peninsula, and that will be a happy day. Just hope it'll happen soon.
Dear brother, I miss you all back home dearly. I do wish I could be with you, but the Turks, whatever you call them, you can't call them weaklings. They have put up one hell of a fight. They have been stopping everything we throw at them, men's, planes, even the bloody dreadnoughts. I don't know what to say. I don't think that this is going to be as easy as we once thought. I hope you are all doing great. I've started to think that maybe this whole campaign was a bit of a mistake. I miss you all very much. I hope you take care of Mom and little sis. Stay safe back home, and whatever you do, don't come over here.
When I first started this whole mess, I had no idea what was to come. I had no idea of all the blood and death and destruction that was to happen due to our fighting. I don't know what's worth all this. Now I'm starting to think of my good mate Oliver's words when I first come here. He said to me that even a medal wouldn't be worth this much fighting, and that I need a really good reason, and I don't think I have found one yet. But I do still want my medal. I don't know if it's worth it, though. I don't know if it's worth all the killing and death that will happen. But I do know that when we do defeat the Turks, at least it will be over. I just hope it ends soon.
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, that was terrible. Could have done so much better.
Yeah, we always could have. He's a bloody meat grinder out there. Command didn't warn us about the machine guns at all.
Hopefully we'll be better prepared next time.
For the sake of our friends, I'd hope so. I knew like 4 guys that went down in that hellstorm. They're all good Aussies. One of them was a Kiwi, so I guess it really didn't matter. Came up here to tell you. We're being moved up close to a place called the Neck for another staging of an attack against heavily fortified Turkish divisions. And we're doing that right now, so let's go.
"4:30 a.m. A total of 600 Anzac and British forces prepare to throw themselves at a heavily defended Turkish line. It begins with a bayonet charge that ends unsuccessfully. The rest of the short battle goes the same.
Retreating back. We gotta go. Go!
Oliver, wake up. We're being
What the bloody hell's going on?
We're being moved further back.
We're retreating again?
Yes.
It's the second time this week. God, help me up. Shit, on my leg.
This was a mistake. We
You
should
said
have
it.
never come here.
They were ready for us at every turn. We never stood a bloody chance. God, so many people have died.
I don't know.
And now I have to worry about it raining in our trenches at night and it's drowning in a freaking sleep.
You can make it.
Come on.
I think it was not worth the sea route to Russia, but I'm in it for the medals, so it does not. Ready? You alright?
No. A blasted sniper put a bullet in my leg. I'm not alright.
I wonder when they're gonna start acting up again.
I hope they don't. Then again, that's probably not very likely. I can see them moving about in that trench. I'd say only like 200 yards from them. How did this go so wrong?
Sir, the mail carrier has arrived. He has a letter for you.
Okay, go get it.
Yes, sir! Here, sir.
No. Oh no, it can't be.
What is it, sir?
Allied bomber flew over my village. Bomb landed on my house. Killed everyone. Not just the men, but the women and the children too. They slaughtered them like animals. No!
I'm very sorry, sir. I wish there was something I could do.
There's something you can do. During the next battle, you can kill as many Brits and Aussies and New Zealanders as you can.
Yes, sir. It would be an honor to avenge all those who have died at the hands of the filthy Brits. I can't wait.
We'll have to strike at the right time. Not right now, necessarily. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next year. But I'll make sure it happens, mark my word.
Thinking about the battle?
Yes, I expect to get one as soon as I get back.
Well, at least we made it to the evacuation point.
Sir, it looks like the British are leaving. I think we should give them a little parting gift.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Men, prepare the artillery. They won't be sneaking out without a fight. All men, open fire.
Let's go. Let's go. Just leave me, no.
Come on, let's go.
No, leave me.
Stop being an idiot. Let's go.
I can't move.
You're being stupid. I'm going to get a medic.
Just kill me.
They got away. The Gallipoli campaign is widely considered to be a notorious example of poor planning and execution in a military campaign, but it did provide some value. The campaign clearly proved Australia and New Zealand's worth in the war to end all wars. Known in Turkey as Çanakkale, it was also considered the Ottoman Empire's greatest victory in the war. All in all, both sides suffered a combined 550,000 casualties, with 300,000 for the Allies and 250,000 for the Ottomans. The Ottoman Empire would be defeated following the Arab Revolt of 1916 and was soon split into several smaller countries which the British had very high influence of. But it all started with Gallipoli. The Gallipoli campaign will always serve as a reminder to the horrors of war and what can happen when overconfidence meets poor planning.